Dogman here. Right, today we've got a vintage classic. It is the Webley Junior Mark II. Now, massive thank you to Steve for this one. A friend of mine, has dug this out so we can have it on the show. The channel. Yeah, what a classic. This would have been produced between 1973 and 1976. And yeah, I'll come back to the gun in a minute. We've also got a classic retro tin of pellets here, although the original pellets are gone. The pellets inside aren't the originals, but Steve has saved the tin, which is brilliant. So, I'm not going to do a massive history on Webley itself, but I'll just touch on it. So, Webley and Scott is one of the oldest names in the gun industry, with almost 2 centuries of production of some of the most famous firearms the world has ever seen. The Webley revolver, shotguns and Webley rifles. This information is off Webley's website, so if you want to read more on it, you can go on there. Following the dominant success of the pistol and shotgun markets, Webley decided to enter the airgun market in the early 1900s, when the UK Firearms Act of 1920 required people to obtain a firearm certificate to purchase or possess a firearm. After several years of development, Webley released their first air pistol, the Webley Mark I, in 1924. Webley released their first air rifle, the Mark I air rifle, 2 years later in 1926. The Webley Mark I air rifle set the standard for such guns. A break barrel spring rifle, it is today very much a collector's piece. Now, onto the gun itself. I've struggled to get a lot of information on this particular model. The internet is full of Webley's pistols, but there are a lot of them, and this one is a later model, but you can get, I should have written the guy's name down, you can get a book with all the Webley pistols. Gordon, I'll put it in the description. Anyway, the earlier guns, so they're all based on the Mark I basically. You've got the compression chamber and the over-lever barrel. The early ones had various steel frames and steel workings, where this one, I believe, remember I'm only an air rifle novice, I'm not a air gun historian, I believe that this 70s model has a cast aluminium body frame, possibly white metal or something like that. It has plastic handles, which you can see marked with Webley. And yeah, we'll crack her open so you disengage the action here. So let's do a pellet test, shall we? I'm going to be very careful. I don't want to damage this beautiful gun. I've got a pellet that I'm going to put down the barrel here into the breech. It's quite a loose fit. Back down. Make sure that's secure, and we'll fire this now into some plumber's putty. Oh, a bit more powerful than the last pistol we had on the channel, and it's stuck right in there, look. And I did fire one shot across the garden, and like I said, I've not done any sort of accuracy tests on it. I don't want to cock it and fire it much. I think the action could easily be damaged in the wrong hands. So I must return this to Steve unharmed. Let's have a little look around the gun again. But yeah, what do you think to that, folks? That's the second 70s air gun we've had. And a classic pistol. Yeah, sorry I haven't got a bit more information on it, but that's the best I can do at the moment. Catch you again.